Hello everyone, I'm Thomas. And today we will tour the amazing Somalia. In this video, we will delve into a country full of history, vibrant culture, and impressive landscapes. From its coasts bathed by the Indian Ocean to the ancestral traditions of its communities, Somalia is a place that surprises and captivates. We will explore its capital, Mogadishu, learn about its rich gastronomy, and discover the unique aspects that make Somalia a fascinating destination full of contrasts. Join me on this adventure to discover everything Somalia has to offer.
Hello everyone. I'm Andy. And I will accompany you and Thomas on this fascinating trip through Somalia. Don't forget to subscribe to discover new adventures together. Come on!
Somalia. Somalia, located in the Horn of Africa, borders Djibouti and the Gulf of Aden to the north, Ethiopia to the west, and Kenya to the southwest. The capital is Mogadishu. Somali is the official language, which belongs to the Afroasiatic family. It is mainly spoken in Somalia. Due to the civil war and migration, Somali speakers are scattered across many countries. Some also speak Arabic, Italian, and English. The currency, the Somali shilling, has been depreciating over the years. Currently, $1 is approximately equivalent to 568 Somali shillings. The predominant religion in Somalia has changed throughout its history. Every nation or empire that has conquered the country has tried to impose its religion and thus a set of traditions and beliefs. The English tried to impose Protestantism, while the Italians attempted with fascism, though they made little effort to impose themselves religiously. Currently, the predominant religion in Somalia is Islam, with few exceptions. They practice Sunni Islam. Due to Somalia's proximity to the terrestrial equator, there are not many seasonal variations in the climate. However, unpredictable rains sometimes occur. The climate in the so-called Horn of Africa is tropical, warm all year round, and generally dry.
Well, this was a great start about Somalia. Now let's go to your current situation. Come on.
Current situation of Somalia. Somalia is a federal, sovereign, and democratic republic founded on inclusive representation of the people, a multi-party system, and social justice. Despite the lack of a national government, Somalia has maintained a strong informal economy, mainly based on livestock and telecommunications. Agriculture is the strongest sector, and livestock accounts for about 40% of GDP and over 50% of exports. It is one of the poorest countries on the planet, with relatively few natural resources. Much of the economy was devastated in the Civil War. Much of its population is nomadic or semi-nomadic and lives off livestock. Bananas are another important export product. Sugar, sorghum, maize, and fish are produced only for the domestic market. Somalia is known for its incredible natural beauty. Visitors can enjoy a variety of outdoor activities such as swimming, hiking, and cycling. There is also a variety of wildlife to see, including elephants, lions, hippos, cheetahs, and many others. In addition to wildlife, travelers can enjoy the beautiful landscapes of Somalia. These are some of Somalia's top tourist attractions. Somalia has some of the oldest cities in the world. Somali cities have a wealth of historical sites and ancient buildings. Visitors can explore local markets, which are filled with unique and authentic products. There are also plenty of museums, galleries, and other interesting places to explore. Somalia is also one of the best wildlife destinations on the African continent. There is a wide variety of animals, from lions to hippos, that can be seen in national parks and wildlife reserves. Visitors can also enjoy bird watching and other outdoor activities. The situation of serious insecurity persists, and the terrorist threat is very high. In particular, there is a serious risk of kidnappings across the country, as well as piracy risk along the coast. Typical Somali food. What is the typical dish of Somalia? Goat meat with rice, a classic of Somalia. Goat meat. Goat meat is undoubtedly the most consumed in the African country and, therefore, the main raw material in one of its most popular dishes. It is usually served chopped and accompanied either by pasta or by a generous plate of rice.
This was all about the current situation in Somalia. Now let's get to your curiosities. Come on!
Curiosities about Somalia. 1. The most recognizable symbol in Somalia is the camel. The camel provides meat, milk, transportation, income, and status to those who own it. 2. When people in Somalia marry, there is not only a bond between a man and his wife, but also between clans and families. Clans constitute the strong elements of Somali tribe. 3. Somalia is one of the poorest countries in the world. Due to famine, wars, and droughts, Somalia heavily relies on food aid for its survival. The nearly 30-year war created a whole generation of illiterates because the war did not allow for normal education. 4. In 2001, the United Nations was forced to withdraw personnel and humanitarian workers from the country due to dangerous combat and kidnappings. 5. During meals at home, it is customary for women to serve men first. Once the meals are finished, women sit down and eat with the children. 6. Around 3,000 years BC, Greeks and Egyptians engaged in the capture of elephants in what is now Somalia, which were then sent to Egypt. 7. Somalia ranks second among countries where the rights of Christians are most frequently violated. 8. The reason for celebration in Somalia is the birth of a child or the offspring of a camel. In honor of these significant events, the entire village gathers to dance, accompanied by drums, tambourines, and conch shells. 9. Most Somalis consider birds, fish, and eggs to be impure, so these foods are not eaten. 10. Somalia is the only country on the planet where everyone speaks the same language.
Well, this was all about his curiosities. Now let's go back in time and travel to its history. Come on!
History of Somalia. Somalia, located in the Horn of Africa, has witnessed a tumultuous history. After Italian and British colonization in the 19th century, it unified in 1960, gaining independence. However, decades of ethnic, political, and civil conflicts have marked its trajectory. In 1969, a military coup led by Siad Barre established an authoritarian regime that lasted until 1991 when civil war erupted, tearing the country apart and plunging it into chaos. The collapse of the central government allowed the proliferation of armed factions, including Al-Shabaab, an Islamic extremist group. Over the years, Somalia has experienced international interventions, including the United States-led Operation Restore Hope in 1992. However, stability remains elusive. Despite the formation of a federal government in 2012, violence and instability persist, with intermittent conflicts, terrorist attacks, and piracy issues off its coast. Reconstruction and the pursuit of peace remain significant challenges for this African country.
Let's hope that in the future Somalia can be a better place. We express our support. Now let's get to some questions. Thanks for joining us on this journey. I hope you've enjoyed the blend of history and charm. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and, of course, subscribe for more adventures. See you at the next destination. Bye for now.